Did Jimin's personal statement really cause Jungkook to cry in front of HYBE staff? Why was Suga suddenly dragged into this internal issue that's spiraling out of control? What is truly happening behind the scenes that the public never knew about? Shocking news once again comes from within BTS and their agency, HYBE labels. A hot rumor currently circulating widely claims that Jungkook, one of BTS's main members, was seen crying after hearing an emotional statement from Jimin made during a private internal meeting. What's more surprising, Min, also known as Suga, was reportedly mentioned in the discussion and is now said to be in a difficult position. Is this merely a misunderstanding, or is something much bigger happening? Several unnamed sources revealed that this emotional incident took place not long after Jimin completed his mandatory military service and reconnected with the other members. In an informal meeting at HYBE headquarters, which reportedly included senior staff, personal managers, and internal representatives from the creative division, Jimin allegedly delivered an emotional statement that drastically changed the mood of the room. Jungkook, who was present, looked deeply affected and, according to eyewitnesses, left the room with reddened, watery eyes. What exactly did Jimin say that struck such a nerve, making Jungkook break down in tears? Rumors suggest Jimin expressed his disappointment over internal dynamics that have changed since the members began focusing on solo projects, as well as suspicions of preferential treatment given to those pursuing solo work over those staying within BTS's group path. It is also reported that Jimin mentioned Suga by name, hinting at communication imbalances since Suga assumed a greater role in creative decisions and BTS's artistic direction. This has fueled massive speculation among fans and industry observers. Why was Jimin's statement so emotional and directed at such sensitive internal issues? Could there be deeper rifts among the members, especially regarding their roles and decisions during this post-military transition? Has HYBE truly managed to maintain a balance between professional and personal relationships among BTS members? Suga's name being linked to this drama strengthens the notion that this isn't just a fleeting, emotional moment. Some industry analysts tie the moment to a shift in influence and hierarchy within BTS's creative structure and HYBE overall. As widely known, Suga has taken a larger role in music production and creative direction in recent years. However, analysts warn this can cause tension if not managed with transparency and inclusivity. Senior BTS fans on forums like Jikook and Pan have begun discussing potential role conflicts between Suga, now more like an internal producer, and other members who feel sidelined in creative decisions. Moreover, the fact that Jimin voiced his concerns in front of HYBE staff suggests this issue may have been brewing for some time and finally came to a head. HYBE has remained notably silent, with no official statement released about the incident. However, leaked insights from mid-level managers indicate the agency is now evaluating internal team dynamics and monitoring the impact of Jimin's words on morale and collaboration. What complicates matters further is the famously close relationship between Jimin and Jungkook. Often described by fans as soul brothers, their emotional bond has always been strong in interviews and public appearances. So, the idea that Jimin's words were what made Jungkook cry raises the question: is this bond under serious strain? Or was the emotional impact a reflection of how much Jungkook values Jimin's words? Speculation grew stronger when several of Jungkook's previously announced schedules were abruptly delayed. Media appearances and interviews were postponed without clear explanations. Some fans believe Jungkook chose to take a step back and avoid media exposure, especially after the rumors leaked through internal communities. Meanwhile, Jimin's social media remains active, showing normal activity. But keen-eyed fans noticed a different tone, more serious, even too formal compared to his usual posts. Is this a sign of remorse? Or is he attempting to communicate something more diplomatically to the public? This issue gained further traction after Korean media began highlighting HYBE's internal tensions in maintaining team integrity amidst diverging personal goals and post-military transitions. Discussions now include individual contracts, prioritizing solo activities, and even potential restructuring of BTS's creative core. Entertainment industry expert Kim Hyunju of the Korea Creative Content Agency, KAKA, in an exclusive interview with Herald Economy, called this incident a real alarm for major agencies. She stated, "When personal emotions begin to interfere with business decisions or creative processes, it's a sign of serious communication breakdown." She added that not all conflicts are visible to the public, but when a group member is visibly shaken by a peer's words, it clearly signals unresolved issues within their working relationship. Netizens are now divided. Some regret that such issues became public, while others argue it's time for HYBE to be transparent with a global fanbase that has supported BTS for years. Many feel they deserve to know the truth. HYBE's role in either diffusing or escalating tensions is also under scrutiny. In recent years, HYBE has been criticized for prioritizing business expansion, potentially at the cost of the family image once central to BTS. This shift became evident with acquisitions and heavy investments in non-BTS acts like New Jeans, LE Seraphim, and global collaborations. The big question remains, can Jungkook and Jimin repair their bond? And what is Suga's role in all of this? Is he complicating things or being unfairly blamed for deeper, systemic problems within HYBE? Given BTS's long history of overcoming challenges together, fans hope this isn't the beginning of a larger divide. But with no official clarification and ongoing speculation, the tension shows no signs of easing. This situation pressures both the members and HYBE as an agency. Mishandling this case could widen internal rifts and tarnish the company's reputation as a global leader managing artist relations with balance. All eyes are now on HYBE's next move and any statements that may come from Jimin, Jungkook, or Suga. One thing is clear, this incident is not just about momentary emotions. It signals that something is shifting inside BTS, and the public demands answers. However, after a deeper investigation, various facts indicate that the news about Jungkook crying after Jimin's statement and the speculation involving Suga in BTS's internal issues has no clear or credible basis. Several major South Korean media outlets such as Yonhap News, Korea Herald, and Dispatch have not released any reports supporting this narrative. Furthermore, HYBE has not issued any official statement confirming the event described. Many of the sources mentioned in these rumors originated from anonymous forums and speculative posts on fan platforms that are often fertile ground for unverified information. There is no concrete evidence, no recordings, direct quotes, or internal documents that back up the claim that Jungkook cried or that Jimin made an emotional statement about Suga in front of HYBE staff. Additionally, the social media activity of all three members, Jungkook, Jimin, and Suga, remains normal and even shows mutual support through interactions on official platforms. In numerous past interviews, both HYBE and BTS members have consistently emphasized their ongoing healthy communication and mutual support, both individually and as a group. Therefore, it can be concluded that the news suggesting an emotional conflict between Jungkook, Jimin, and Suga is untrue and has been exaggerated by rumors and speculation. The public and fans are advised not to immediately believe information that does not come from official sources and to always prioritize clarification and accuracy when dealing with sensitive issues like this.